Good morning, Crooked River.
Ah, that's good. Good morning, everyone. Man, I think last time we did announcements, you were doing Santa Claus impersonations.
Yeah, got asked to do it in the lunchroom a couple times.
You're just a jolly fella, Mr. Smith.
Yeah,
Just
try to be.
Jolly fella. Isn't it fun to be back?
It is fun.
Oh.
And I was telling you we need to welcome our students back.
Oh, man. Yeah, so good to see them. And I think they all grew like 2 inches over break.
They have grown up, there's no doubt about it.
Yes. Yeah, it's so fun to have you guys back. So, and you're doing such a good job being back at school. I feel like kids are following the rules, and every classroom I went in yesterday, kids were like down to business already.
Good.
It was fantastic.
I noticed that this morning.
Mm-hmm. Every moment counts. This is the most important chunk of the school year.
We used to call this making hay time.
Making hay time. Yep, this is where the grass grows.
Okay.
Nice, I love it. Okay, couple things. After school clubs have started. Our guitar club is full. There might still be room in game club, but you guys, we are doing Battle of the Books. This is for grades 3, 4, and 5, and we still have room in Battle of the Books. So what that means is you get together with a team, and there's some selected books. You kind of divide them up of who's going to read. Then once all the books have been read, you get to have little competitions with other teams about questions about the books.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fun. If you have questions, you can ask your teacher, or Mrs. DeHart is leading this. So we need more kids to sign up for Battle of the Books.
Yep, get after it. Battle of the Books.
Mm-hmm. It's really fun. Every student who's participated has had just an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 2023. New year, new rule. No coffee drinks at school. We are seeing a lot of kids coming in with just sugary coffee drinks, and that's how you're starting your day. That is not healthy, not a healthy way for kids to start their day. And the only thing you should have in your classroom as a beverage is water. So we're cracking down on that. If you bring a coffee drink to school, you're gonna be asked just to take it to the office and finish, and then we'll go ahead and call your families and ask you not to bring coffee drinks into school anymore. So
Makes sense.
we're gonna crack down on that. Yep, for
Drink
sure.
water.
Water's good for you.
Water's very good for you.
I need to be drinking more water. Do you drink enough water?
It's one of my New Year's resolutions.
Oh,
More
okay.
water.
Well then, I would ask you to challenge me to drink more water.
Okay.
Okay, I
I'll
like
do
it. Okay, yesterday in the cafeteria, the one thing I would ask you guys, I need to remind you, it kind of felt like popcorn in the cafeteria yesterday. Like there were a lot of kids up and down and around, and we need you to stay seated. So you go through the cafeteria, get your milk, don't forget your milk, everyone forgets their milk, go through the salad bar, sit down, and then if you need anything else at that point, you raise your hand and we will come to you, okay? So sit down. If you're like, oh, I forgot my milk, you should not get up and go get your milk. You should raise your hand, because otherwise we have too many kids milling around, and we have about 200 kids in the cafeteria at the same time throughout the whole lunchtime. So that's why.
And the adults have been good about addressing kids with their hands up, so please raise your hand.
Plus, we love to serve you. I call it my mommy duty. I love being in the cafeteria because I feel like I just get to interact with you guys and help you, and I love that. So, okay. Ooh, we get to do excellence and specials.
Excellence and specials.
I love these.
Would
These
you
are
start us
fun.
off?
I would love to start us off. I'm going to start us off with library. So, last month it was Mrs. Beach's kindergarten class. And this month, the excellence in specials, well, for the month of December from Mrs. DeHart, I would like to nominate Mr. Pierce's second grade class for the Specialist Award. This class is sent down in groups for their library checkout. I appreciate that they are being respectful, responsible, and safe. I bet you they're kind too. To and from the library. Complete their checkouts in a timely manner while using their best behavior. It's great to have such a trustworthy group of students. You rock, Mrs. DeHart.
That's good.
Good job, Mr. Pierce's class. So make sure when you go to Mrs. Beach's class to get your plaque, you tell them good job. All right.
So I have STEAM Excellence in Specials, and last time the award was given to Mrs. Smith's fifth graders.
Yes,
Who did
it
an
was.
awesome job.
Yep.
So this might surprise you, but it turns out that the Excellence in Specials Award for December has been earned by Mrs. Pierce's second graders.
Mr. Pierce's second graders?
Did I say Mrs.?
Yeah.
Mr. Pierce's second graders.
No way!
So here's what
Wow!
was written. This class does a great job of following directions, listening to each other's ideas, and working together. Students are kind and helpful to each other. These students are also great at persevering, one of my favorite qualities.
Yes.
They continue to work on difficult tasks, never giving up. This class is respectful with materials and great at cleaning up. Keep up the great work, Mr. Pierce's class. Well done.
Wow, library and STEAM.
Team.
That is fantastic. I think last month we had a class that won too. That's really a tribute.
I think third
Yeah.
grade class.
Very cool. Okay, here we go. So now I have technology. Last month it was Mr. Miller's fourth graders. This month, congratulations to Miss Hall's fourth graders. So staying in fourth grade from Mr. Miller to Miss Hall. Good job. They earned the Specialist Award for December. This class has a spunky personality with respect. That's a good combination. This class is always working hard to improve their typing skills. When I walk around to see how they are doing, they are always focused with fingers on home row. This class types for 15 minutes straight with total focus. That's impressive.
That is impressive.
When it is time for their free choice, they change over quietly and respectfully. This class is a joy to be in. Thank you, Mrs. Hall's class, Mrs. Schmidt. So nice.
Well done. So I have the Excellence in PE Award.
Ooh.
And I'm looking at last week, and it was Mrs. Beach's kindergartners that had multiple awards last
Yes, you're
time.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got the Excellence in PE last time. This time, it is, drum roll please. The Excellence in PE Award goes to Mrs. Fisher's first graders.
Wow!
These students are working so hard on their behavior, sportsmanship, and fitness goals. They are champions at cheering each other on and wanting the very best out of their classmates. We are impressed from the minute they enter the gym in a quiet line to when they line up at the end of class.
Yay.
They are making great strides in all they do and really maximizing their PE minutes. We are so very proud of them. Thank you, first graders, for making our jobs so enjoyable and fun. Mrs. Woodward and Mrs. Pickard.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
congratulations.
Good job, you guys. It's so good to hear awesome things about our kids. We really expect a lot from you guys. You are Crooked River kids, and that is a standout student. So I know we have a lot of new students that have just joined us. In fact, I think we're up to like 10, maybe 12 new students
Yeah, I was going to say 11.
at the beginning of the year. And so,
Because word's out. It's a great school.
honestly, that's true. People say Crooked River is an awesome school, and it's because of great kids like you. So let's make sure we help our new students to know what it means to be a Crooked River kid. We're being safe, respectful, responsible,
And kind.
and kind. And we highlight kind at Crooked River Elementary. But do the right thing, be a Crooked River kid, and it makes everybody's day so awesome. So we can get down to the business of learning. Fabulous.
Proud to be a Crooked River.
Me too. All right, let's do our Pledge of Allegiance. So it is Friday, and we haven't done our drawings yet. Oh my gosh, I almost
We do
forgot.
those first?
Yeah, almost forgot the most important thing.
Did you need me to hold something out of your reach?
Yes, because it's your funny little joke, Mr. Smith. Hold it real high so I can't reach it.
All right.
Okay, our memo winners from Mrs. Pascuzzi's class for being responsible, Wyatt. Come on down. From Mrs. Hinkle's class for being responsible and respectful, we have Anne Marie. So nice. From Mrs. Barnhart's class for being responsible, Daisy. Come on down. From, I think it's Mr. Miller, not totally sure, but it's Caden Boyd. Caden Boyd. Come on down. And then our last one is from Misty Beach, Mrs. Beach, for being responsible. Summer. Come on down, Summer. Summer Winter.
Summer
Her last
Winter.
name's Winter. Yep.
Just mentioning that this morning.
Yes, we were. Oh, check this out. Fun stuff. How would you describe this? Mr. Smith, if you had to describe this bucket, what would you say?
I'd say it's big, it's metal, and it's got a flyer on the side that has a race car, several race cars.
Yeah. So it's the race car.
I see remote control.
Ooh, hey, really?
Just a reminder, kids, don't forget to completely fill these out. We've had a few winners that didn't
Yeah.
get called because we didn't know your name.
It's actually true. Okay. Very cool for being responsible. From Mrs. Wee's class, Emily, Greg, come down and get this awesome car collection.
Awesome.
Okay. All right, now let's do the pledge of allegiance. So it is Friday. So take your hat off. Please stand. Right hand goes right over your heart. Would you start us, please, Mr. Smith?
Sure. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, my friends, have an awesome day. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back on Monday.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.